So I was thinking, with planners, do you ever get weird about throwing your planner out?
Yeah, and I've thrown planners out and then regretted it.
Yes.
But on the same hand, I have to say the planner that I have now is like the one that I've had for like the longest period of time. And I think I get so iffy, like weird about planners because I don't like the way that it makes my life flow. Yeah. You really have to find one that's good for you.
Well, my thing is like I hang on to mine because I feel like sometimes there's like personal stuff in there. You know, like pay this bill, how much it was, or
you know, paid something off.
Or birthdays, or if I had to write down a note real quick of something, and then I'm like, what if I throw it in the trash and then somebody goes through my planner? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm so weird about throwing
They're gonna be all up in my life.
And then I can just see me upstairs now, ripping out the pages and shredding every bit of my planner. But then I also hang on to my planner so I can go back and add my birth dates from the last year. Yeah. And other little notes.
That is one thing that I threw away. I had like the one planner that was great for so long, similar to the one that I have now. Yeah. And I tossed it, got rid of it when we moved or something, when we lived at the lake and moved back here. I don't know what happened. Anyway, threw it away. Well, the whole next year I forgot everybody's birthday.
See? I'm awful about that, and I will. I'll forget it in a heartbeat.
I'll tell you what.
I get you and my biological dad's birthday mixed up all the time. The only way that I can remember it is that you're younger than him. Because I'm pretty sure his is the 25th. Yes. So you come first because you're younger. But even now, I think too, like some of these calendars, I love them so much, but like they're like $60. $60. This thing better plan my life for me. Right. At this point.
Well, I have to say, like, you really have to like look through it because some calendar people can like get you. Yeah. Like for sure. Yeah. But the one that I have that I love, I got it at Target and it's the parent planner. Yeah. And I want to say I've still paid like $30 for it.
But still.
But it has so much stuff in it.
Yeah. So but you know what? I forget. So this is mine. It's similar to yours. This one came from TJ Maxx. But I keep forgetting to use my stickers.
Yeah, so my mom actually bought me some new stickers for
I keep forgetting to
my birthday. And I just don't decorate a lot. I don't have enough room to write.
Yeah. Like
I write a lot of stuff down.
Yes, and I love my month at glance. And I feel like if I put that sticker on my thing,
then I'm going to run out of room.
Then where am I going to put my note?
Yep.
But then I have to put other notes like in this. But see, I forget to do that. Yep. It's mostly this. I need one of those big old desk ones that I can just like and write all my.
Just look at that. A book.
I'm gonna give y'all a glance. This is my planner.
There you go.
Look at that. My gosh, that's insane to me. I don't know, but I thought about it. I really wish we could get one made with our thing on it like this.
I know.
This is our little notebook. And I love it because we just put our little notes in it and stuff.
And the thing is, I think eventually we just have to find the right planner that's fitting.
Can we keep this pattern?
I know.
I just love that pattern. Can I get a wallpaper and put it in the half bath, please?
Yep. Just all over the wall.
I don't know. But, so how many Christmas trees do you have up now?
So, let's see. We have 3 decorated, but there are 5 up.
Gosh. And how many more do you have left to go?
2 more after that.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Yeah. But I have a feeling you're going to add some.
Probably so. Because this year, I had the one that's in my foyer was in my kitchen last year. And
the snowman one?
The snowman was in the kitchen.
Okay.
But I have so much like knick-knack stuff. Like I kind of like to keep the rooms themed to a certain thing. Yeah, yeah. So, but my knick-knack stuff just kind of goes in my foyer. So I'll put that tree back there because I think that's perfect. So now I'm on the hunt for just like a regular, I want a pencil tree for the kitchen. Yeah. And I think I'm going to go with like the black and white checker. Was that like buffalo?
Yes, buffalo. So some people call them buffalo and then some people call it gingham.
Yeah, because I have a shirt and it's that print, but on the tag it said gingham. Yeah. But then you look on like, you know,
and
like
the pillows
online,
and stuff, and they're all buffalo.
And they're called buffalo check. Yeah. But to me, buffalo check is like the red and black.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. If you know.
Yes. It's super cute.
What is it called?
And it's very much in this year.
It is. And even like the other day at TJ Maxx, they had a cute little Santa Claus with like holding a little Christmas tree, and it said Merry Christmas, and the Santa had like the gingham or buffalo check stuff on it. And I was like, oh, that would be so cute.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can go ham on some Christmas decorations, and I am so excited. But you should tell them. So when you walk into her foyer, her snowman or that Christmas tree thing has got really big things on it, and I think that's where when people want these dramatic trees, that's the tip. right?
Yep.
To buy the big stuff. She said, buy the stuff that looks gaudy in the store because it looks great on the Christmas tree.
And I think a lot of people, when they see the trees that I do throughout the year, because I do mine and then I go help other people, it's just something I like to do. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you enjoy it.
I enjoy it, and I don't know, just makes
I feel like we're soul sisters
happy.
when it comes to Christmas. I know. She
It's
reeks of peppermint and
Yes.
baking powder.
Yes.
Like, she's just Betty Crocker over here. And
like all the Christmas tree smells, you know what I mean?
Pine. It smells like pine.
But it's like what I tell people, where people go wrong is they buy all the great, like, little cute stuff for the tree, but then when they see some that I do, they're like, oh, well, that looks so full. The reason why it looks so full is because I buy big things to go on it, to add in it, and the key is you've got to put the big things on first.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
You've got to put, because then you can strategically place the big things, because typically you're not buying a ton of it.
And especially for those big gaps.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, some of these pre-lit Christmas trees these days, some of them are great, and some of them you get them things home and they look naked, like they're not very full.
Right.
So that's a good thing that you could use those bigger pieces to fill in those spaces. I'm going to, in this video, if I'm able to do it, I'm going to take pictures of her trees before we leave, and I'll have them pop up
there you
like
go.
right here, and you'll see them. And I'll show you a few of her Christmas trees.
But yeah, and so that way you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. But like, honestly, like, she's referring to the snowman tree downstairs. The snowman heads came from Nana's, but the other bigger things, like, they came from Walmart.
Candy canes.
The candy canes came from the Dollar Tree.
What about the elf
hat on top?
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Walmart.
I'm going to Walmart today.
And so the thing is that, but when you see that stuff on the shelf, you're like, ugh.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
too big.
super gaudy.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta like gaudy, because once it's on there, it's great. And even the tree in the living room, those big gold snowflakes.
Yes.
Who would have ever thought to put those on a Christmas tree? I think I paid like $2 a piece for these ginormous gold snowflakes that I just like shove in holes on the tree, and then it just makes everything kind of flow.
Yeah.
And so the key is, depending on how tall your tree is, too, here's another tip, is that when you're buying things, like big things, if your tree is like a 6-footer, you need like 3 of big things. Like, don't buy 2, don't buy 1, don't buy 4, but if you have like a 6-foot tree, buy 3. If you have a 9-foot tree, buy 4, you know, so that way it can kind of flow with the tree.
The ratio works well with it.
Yeah. And so even with like on my big tree, my 9-foot tree in the living room, when I bought ornaments for that, of course I buy like the big box of assorted, you know, multiple color ones that go along with the theme. But the other ones you'll see like some snowflakes or snowballs or other things.
I love those fluffy ones.
There's typically like 3 of those.
Yeah.
They're just kind of randomly placed. So if you're out shopping and maybe you're at Walmart or Target and you're like, ooh, that looks good, that would go with that. Okay, buy 3 of those.
Yeah.
All right, and then get 3 of these.
Yeah.
And so next thing you know, you have all these different things. And the key is to don't get frustrated with yourself, because probably my tree that's downstairs is a snowman tree. It's been around the longest. It's by far the fullest. Because each year,
think that one's my favorite.
You know, what ends up happening is, you know, things were handed down, and over the years, the kids are adding stuff to the tree, because I do have a lot of my kids' stuff on there. But, you know, like when I do go to Walmart to shop for ornaments, I'm going to look, okay, my snowman, my Santa Claus tree, are there 3 ornaments that I'm just in love with this year?
Yeah.
And I'll buy 3. This year I'll add 3.
Yeah.
Every year I'm adding to each tree.
So that one's
So it helps fill it up.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think too, what's your favorite part of the holiday? I know mine is everything. Everything.
I'm gonna spit out my coffee because I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Everything is my favorite. I have never been a baker. Never been a baker. I've never cared anything for it. There's too much math involved, and I'm not good at it.
I think we should just bake something one day for these folks.
Well, I'm down. We'll just set up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I went and got glass jars. You can buy the medium or small glass jars from Walmart. They're like $10 or $14. I got my label maker out. I got my baking soda, my baking powder, my powdered sugar, brown sugar, all that. And I'm obsessed with watching the Great British Baking Show. It's on Netflix. I love that show. And I started watching it last year when I found out I was pregnant. And I don't know what it was, but I was most heavily pregnant around this time last year. So I sat in bed a lot and I watched it. So I associate it with like now Christmas and the holidays and all that. And I said, you know what? I told Josh, I said, I'm going to start baking something because I can cook. I feel like I can cook. I've always made things and that's easy, but baking has never been a strong suit for me. But there's something about like the house smelling like when I made some apple cinnamon crunch muffins yesterday and the house smelled amazing. They were delicious. And I had a Christmas tree scent burning while I was around the house putting up Christmas stuff. I
love a good candle.
Oh my God. Girl, you don't even have to do that. Well, a candle's nice because I'll do like the flame.
Yeah.
But Fraser fir, you can buy that one at Walmart in the wax melts, and you only need one because it's like fairly strong. It'll get that whole downstairs area.
They have a holly and pine essential oil. If you're
really,
it's hard for me to burn candles with kids. It just is. Like I used to when I was. When my kids were smaller because they can't reach up on the counter. Yeah. But now every darn time I light a candle, even if it's in the kitchen, on the stove, somebody's going, who can blow the candle out? And so next thing you know, you smell like something's on, like
something's on fire.
Burning, and they blow the candle out. And so anyways, thank goodness for that because they never even think to touch an essential oil diffuser. But wax melts too. Sometimes it's hard because they want to stick their finger in it and say, "Ooh, it burns," and then, let's peel it off. I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me.
Lord, I'm gonna have to get you a shelf, and you just gonna have to put it as high up. Lord, they'll climb it.
I know.
But between that and then the shopping for the Christmas presents. But I'm gonna tell you something. I used to be crazy about buying stuff for Christmas because I felt like I had to get everybody this gift, and it had to be the best gift, and and how many gifts I had to get. And I got a big family, and I don't do it. Don't stress yourself out like that because it got to the point where I did not enjoy Christmas anymore because it was so stressful on me.
Right.
Because a lot of the times I was single or if I was dating somebody, they didn't help me pay for stuff for my family, and then I always got stuff for their family plus them, and it just got so expensive. I was like, this is garbage. Like I'm not enjoying this anymore. I'm going broke. I can't bring rolls to the dinner because I had to get you a Christmas present, okay? What do you want me to do? So Josh and I set a limit. We'll set like a cash limit. And what we'll do is we'll send each other a list, or we'll create like a list. We've got that notepad list on our things. And he'll start one for me and I'll start one for him. And then as we get ideas, we'll add to the list, and then we'll choose from that what we want to get each other for Christmas. So it's still a surprise.
Right.
And then we always try to do something sentimental. Most of it, turns into that way. But I'm going to tell you something. My husband added to his Christmas list that he wants a $79.99 pair of Duke Authentic gym shorts. I said, so of all the things you want for Christmas,
a pair of gym shorts.
You want me to buy you a pair of Duke gym shorts.
Which, by the way, we're both Tar Heel fans.
Yes.
And both of our husbands are Duke fans.
My God.
What the heck?
Imagine how awkward that is when you're in the store.
Right.
Wearing a Carolina shirt, buying Duke breeches. I said, so of all, out of the limit that we have set to spend for Christmas, you want to use that much of it for some gym shorts that you're going to wear around the house. He said, but he holds his phone up, but they go on sale. They're $59.99 right now.
Oh.
I said, I tell you what, I'm going to get you them shorts. I'm going to wrap them up. It's going to be to you, from me, Tatum, the dogs, everybody. That's all you get for Christmas. Just kidding. But I couldn't believe it.
I know.
It's amazing. He never buys for himself. So I think that around this time is when those things that he would like to get for himself, but he feels guilty spending the money on.
Right.
I do it.
Yeah.
But it's nice because we're also setting some traditions this year.
Nice.
So one of them, we started a mailbox. You can buy these like Santa mailboxes.
They have those at TJ Maxx.
I should probably say now that if you are watching this video with your children, turn it off. Pause it. Turn it off, please.
Right.
I'm going to give you a few minutes. Pause the video. Stop. Get the babies out because they don't need to know what they're getting from Santa.
Pop the earbuds in.
Yes. Put your headphones on so they can't hear you what's going on.
This is Santa talk.
This is
talk.
Yes.
Okay, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, go.
Exactly.
Right.
So we have started a new tradition that we got a little mailbox, and it's a 10 mailbox. And at the beginning of December, he'll get a note from Santa. And that note will just say, hey, Tatum, I've been watching you this year. You've done so well, blah, blah, blah. And we'll write things in that. Please make sure your babies are not watching this. That Santa has seen him do.
Right.
And then Tatum will write his letter to Santa of his Christmas list and that kind of thing. We'll put it in the box. It'll be gone when he gets up in the morning. And then on Christmas Day, when he opens up his present, he'll get his final note from Santa that just says, I'll be watching you this year, be a good boy, that kind of thing.
Love it.
And that'll be something that it'll start off the Christmas for December. And then, of course, we're going to do the Elf on the Shelf. We'll skip that this year.
The Elf on the Shelf is going to have to be a totally different video because I've got to tell y'all some insanely crazy stories about that.
You have got to.
Yes.
Write notes on that.
That is another video for another day.
Please
but that,
do.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so we do Elf on the Shelf. We do the letters. Again, please, if your kids are watching. So there's this, I'll end up having to share it. I'll have to find it. But there's like an app you can download where Santa calls your children and they know.
Yes.
They know like what the thing. So last year, like one of the things, Tinsley has not forgotten this. So she's 7. And Santa called and said, I know you love to draw and I know you're really good at ballet and like the little things. And she like remembers that. And so anyways, that's a really cool app that you can do. Also, there's like a website that you can go to and Santa writes a letter.
Oh my gosh.
And mails it to you.
Stop it.
Yes. So that's something else that's really, really cool.
I need to know that one for sure.
But I'm telling you guys, like back to gifts, it is so sometimes like, I feel like too, we talk about comparison a lot. You know, you can't compare your child's Christmas to someone else's on social media. And that's one thing that I hate about social media because the night before Christmas, everybody's posting that Santa has came. And then you're like, oh my God, did I really get my child enough? Or did I not? Or whatever. And so I saw recently, someone shared this, 2 things. I know that small children love a good toy, right? Yeah. That's just, that's a kid thing. It totally is a kid thing. So what they did was they had boxes and it was stacked like a snowman. And so the bigger box on the bottom was a toy or 2 of their choice, okay? That was like their biggest thing on the bottom. Then the middle box was, you know, obviously a little bit smaller, and it was like maybe some clothing items. Yeah. And then the top, which is a small box, was something either like a gift card to their favorite store. Yeah. But basically it helps you not go overboard with your kids. So they have the toy or toys, then they have some clothing items, and then they have something else from Santa, and the next thing you know, it's just enough, and they're unwrapping it, and it's so cool how that you can, especially if you have multiples, it's really hard to like even it out sometimes. But I thought that was so cool. But then the other thing that I saw for kids, if you have kids that are a little bit older, it was this lady, and she was saying that she took a walk with like her 10 or 11-year-old daughter, and she said typically what happens at that age, and I can totally see it happening and get it, is that, you know, that child gets that toy and they outgrow it so fast. Yeah. You know, within a month or 2, it's shoved in a closet, and then a year later, they don't even remember getting it, and it's something, yes, that they wanted, but they don't even play with it because they're growing, and, you know, as kids get of that age, it's almost like they'd rather have experiences. Yeah. So what happened was this mom, you know, I guess the grandparents and the aunts and the uncles, they want like all these ideas to give, and so they wrote like out experiences to give to those children. And I can even relate to this even with my kids.
I don't know where this is going, but I'm already digging it.
Yeah, and so basically, you know, for someone who lives close to you, if Aunt Sally wants to give, you know, give your child, your daughter, something, why not buy that child tickets to a movie and let Aunt Sally take that child to a movie? Yes. Because that child is going to remember Aunt Sally for that experience
versus that shirt that they got,
toy or that shirt or that sweat, whatever. You get where I'm going?
Is a great
idea. And for someone
idea.
who like lives out of town who's wanting to purchase something for your child, instead of sending that toy or sending that whatever it is, why not buy a gift card for horseback riding lessons if that child takes horseback riding lessons? Buy them 2 lessons and say that that's from Aunt Bobby Joe, you know, from California or whatever. And so those type of things.
And you can even make it like a fun thing, like, okay, this is what we're doing from such and such that gifted you this. Why don't we record a video of it today and we can send it to them, or they can go live with them, you know, because there's all kinds of social media you can do now that they can see it.
And it's so cool. FaceTime. And I know even like here in Alamance County, there are so many things and experiences that you can do. I mean, I know that the Children's Museum of Alamance County that's in Graham, they have like yearly memberships that you can buy, and you guys, I think it's like $100 for a family of 5.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a great gift because then you can go throughout the year, and I think you can go. You know, I don't know that there's a limitation, especially during the summertime when you have your kids and it's scorching hot outside, or in the wintertime when it's freezing cold. You need something to do, you know? And
then, too, what this is also teaching them is the better value of this.
Exactly.
Like, all these clothes and toys and stuff are going to come and go, but to look back on it and be like, oh, well, we got to do this or we got to do that, like that. I
will tell you this, too. Another great gift for children is a Barnes & Noble gift card. Because I don't know about your Barnes & Noble, wherever you are, but like ours here, or even at the one at South Point, they have like this platform where you can get up there and you can read. And so what I did, especially like over the summertime, we have built up some Barnes & Noble gift cards, and once a week we would go to Barnes & Noble. We would sit around. We would pick out some books. Tinsley now can read. She would read to us, which was super cool. But it was a fun experience. And then when we left, they bought themselves a book.
And then it's also time that y'all get to spend together doing something. I love that.
So many ideas. Yeah. So many ideas.
Yeah. And I think we should, honestly, we could make a whole nother video on this.
Yeah.
On just sitting down and talking. Because there's so many other things. Like, we're going to do like a Christmas Eve box where we'll do jammies and a movie. We've got 2 Christmas books. God Bless Our Christmas. There's a book also. This is what started it. It's God Bless Our Easter Day. And I love reading him that book. And I found when we went to the mountains that they also make one about God Bless Our Christmas Day.
Nice.
And then we've got The Night Before Christmas. And I just think so we'll read those 2 books. There's so many things we're going to be starting. The baking cookies, doing stuff in the house together, picking out a Christmas present for Daddy. And I just think that, I think that's what it is for me that does it for me for the holidays, is the quality time. Especially if you have a spouse that works different hours. My husband strategically tries to plan it so that when the holidays comes, he will save up time just to take off those days in between his days off so that we can shut it down for the holidays, and he gets to spend that time with us, because they've actually just started a new schedule where he's only going to be off 1 weekend every 8 weeks.
Oh my
Is that not insane?
That is insane.
So I think that's what it is. And then, too, I love getting together with friends. Amanda and I had talked about doing like the ceramic Christmas tree painting. And I would love, And I would love to get all the girls together. Even if it's just like 3 or 4 girls, get together.
Have some snacks, because Mama likes to eat.
Yes, and just do finger foods and sit around the table at somebody's house and just chit-chat.
That would be fun.
Bake together, just come over and bake, like, try a new recipe. I don't know. All that. I have such high expectations for it, too. And every year, like, I never reach them yet, but they're coming. You just got to find people, though, to surround yourself with and do that with.
That's right.
But I think, this is a good little video to start out the holidays, even though it's Christmas for us.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but we ain't skipping Thanksgiving.
We're not skipping Thanksgiving, but we love Christmas.
We do.
So.
But to me, and this is another thing before we end this video, a lot of people are like, well, if you put your Christmas stuff up first, then you're skipping Thanksgiving. No. To me putting my Christmas stuff up starts the holidays. Thanksgiving is part of the holidays. It's a time for family and friends and worship and food and all that stuff, what we're grateful for, all of those good things. So to me, honestly, Halloween ends fall for me. And then it starts into the transition of the holidays. So when my Christmas tree goes up, it's not that I'm skipping Thanksgiving. It's that I want it to be around longer. Yeah. That's what it is. I want to enjoy this as long as possible.
And there was a study that came out that says that decorating early for Christmas is just good for your soul. And I have to say, I know that we have a friend on here, Lee Pinson. She posted something the other day about her son. He doesn't remember Christmas last year, and that she turned on Christmas music, and he said it made him so happy. And it's so true. Like, every single night, we'll kind of wrap it up, but every single night my kids do dance parties. We have girls. They love to, everybody, they each pick a song and then they do a group dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all, they have started dancing to Christmas music and they are so excited to do that. And like they're picking a different Christmas song every night.
Gosh.
Like it just makes my heart so happy.
I love that.
And so it was so crazy that, you know, I always start decorating on November 1st. I just do. And so Blakely came in on Friday and I had picked her up from play school and she walked in the door and she said, Mama, these trees just make me so excited. I'm like, you are my child.
Oh, I just love it.
I wish I would have, you know, those moments that you wish you would have recorded. But
yeah, you didn't
anyways,
know.
It's just like, it makes me so happy to see other people, like, enjoying Christmas. And none of us are going to forget Thanksgiving. And if you have people over at your house at Thanksgiving, at least you have something very beautiful for your family to look at.
And it's just another time of the year that if they're not able to be with you at Christmas, then at least they're able to be there for that. And it's by no means to me skipping anything. If anything, it's just me embracing it even more. So yeah. So we've started that. I would definitely be prepared to see another video. We could probably talk for a much longer time on all the different traditions and things. Yeah. Maybe we'll do one of us getting together baking and then just talk about our Christmas stuff. That'd be great. Cool. That'd be good. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let us know what you think about this video. As always, make sure you like and comment. We want your feedback. Yes. What do you want to talk about, girl? What did you think? What are your traditions for Christmas? Maybe there's something you should share with us that we might
need to know about.
We might need to know. Yeah. Okay.
Because we need to know all the things.
That's right. We need to know everything. And if you need company, you just invite us right on over, okay?
Yep.
All right. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving.